Good afternoon, all. Mike Logan, AskMikeTheCounselor2.com. Another quick little video about aging well, a very interesting keyword. I've written a page about on my website. As you can see, this is a 61-year-old brain. And one of the things that I'm working on at this stage of my life is aging well. In other words, I want to be healthy. I want to be involved as a parent for my 10-year-old and my 5-year-old daughter, who will be charging off the bus pretty soon. She just loves school, and of course the little boy is going, man, I need some PlayStation time. Okay, but at any rate, what I'm reading about aging well, a lot of it has to do with gerontology and geriatric stuff, has to do with illness. And lots of folks my age and older are getting ill, and there's a place for that. However, we can age well if we take care of some very basic things that we can do ourselves. Number one, I want to manage my thinking, and I want to manage my stress levels, my physiology. I switch inside based on my, for example, a response to somebody's expression of contempt or somebody's expression of appreciation. I change in an 1/18th of a second, or Paul Ekman says a 25th of a second, which is twice as fast as I can blink my eyes. Okay, that's really fast changing inside. A drip of dopamine to move from deep inside of my brain throughout the rest of my body so that I feel good. That's really fast. Okay, and there's some survival value in that. But I want to age well by managing my stress, and I can do that using heart math and using thinking and deep breathing. Okay, the breathing and the thinking are free. Heart math you got to buy, and it's a biofeedback tool. Though as you learn it, you no longer need to be hooked up to the computer. You can cue the physiology on demand. So at any given second, I can simply think about my cue thought, which is my children's face is inside my chest next to my heart, and I feel my whole body relax. I change the chemistry inside of my body from adrenaline and cortisol to DHEA, which is the anti-aging hormone. So say I practice that particular thought for 2 heartbeats every 5 minutes, and the inside of my body gets used to the idea that it is to be in this particular relaxation state pretty frequently. I mean, I get a gas bill that's too big, or bigger than I expected it to be. A moment's surprise and shock and awe probably is appropriate. And then I want to relax. I want to get rid of that chemistry inside of my body, because it will not help me to tilt at or chop up with an axe. You know, that physiology of stress, fight or flight, demands and expression. It won't help do me any good to chop up the gas bill. Okay, so I want to get rid of that physiology quick. So I do that by thinking about what I have to be grateful for. All right. I do that by taking some deep breaths and doing my heart math, and I take care of my physiology really fast, really frequently. It's like you drive a car. If you think about driving, you make thousands of small adjustments to the position of your vehicle on the road. Depending on, you speed it up, you slow it down, and traffic coming this way and that way, and the kid playing basketball, you're attending to all of those variables and adjusting the position of the car on the road. Well, I think we ought to attend to our thinking and our feelings just as frequently and just as effectively. If I do my driving well, I miss potholes and I stay out of the ditch and I avoid accidents and get from here to there in the most direct route possible. Now, aging well demands that I take care of my body, my thinking, my feelings, and my physiology. Okay, another great aging well tool is the brand new, well, within the last decade, kind of brain fitness tools that are out there. This brain grows new brain cells every day. As long as I take care of that brain by getting it physical exercise, yes, physical exercise. The most important thing you can do for aging well is physical exercise. It doesn't need to involve huge barbells and lots of sweat. It can be something you do at home. High intensity interval training, HIIT, as Scott Tuzingman calls it. 10 minutes of calisthenics like you did when you were junior high school physical education class. 10 minutes, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of marching in place, 30 seconds of running in place, 30 seconds of skipping rope, 30 seconds of walking up and down the stairs for 10 minutes will get you deeply involved in breathing deep, which is what your brain needs for neurogenesis, or growth of new brain cells. All right, the next tool for aging well is nutrition, and omega-3 is a key piece of that. Get a lot of antioxidants. Blueberries are great for that. Fruit and vegetables. No processed food. Okay, nothing out of the box or out of a package or out of the machine. We can't do that anymore if we're going to take care of our brain. Those things are full of appetite stimulants, which make you eat more than just one. And they're full of high fructose corn syrup, which is great for manufacturers. I mean, it is so highly refined that it hits the pancreas like a bomb. Okay, and it really impacts your ability to process normal food after a while. Your pancreas just gets tired of being continually having to deal with high fructose corn syrup. So nothing from a package. Yep, you got to eat lots of fresh fruits and vegetables and take lots of omega-3. Get it from fish. Best source, unless you're worried about mercury poisoning, then maybe you want to look at a supplement. Okay, next aging well tool is sleep. Lots of good things happen for your brain when you're asleep, so get enough of it. We as a culture get less than we used to get not too many decades ago. Not necessarily a good thing. Okay, so make sure you're getting the hormonal stuff that needs to happen when you're asleep so that your brain can consolidate memories from the day. It actually consolidates new learning, new connections inside of your head if the brain deems them valuable to keep. If you don't sleep enough, those circuits don't get consolidated and they are actually paired. The brain says this one's no longer necessary and it gets rid of it. So sleep is very important. Okay, next is stress management. I talked about that, doing the deep breathing, changing your thinking, and doing the heart math. And the next is novel learning experience, aging well. You've got to learn a new language or learn how to play a musical instrument or take up a hobby. You want to move towards flow kinds of experiences, okay? And if you don't have time to learn a new language, or you don't have time to practice your piano this afternoon, take it up, then you use a computerized brain fitness program like the Posit Science program. Posit Science has been studied in the Impact Study. Lumosity and Sparke Brain Fitness Pro are excellent programs to use on your computer. They take not a lot of time. You do got to do them regularly. Lumosity you can do quickly, 10 minutes. Sparke is 19 days of about 20-minute workouts. Posit Science is 40 days, an hour a day, but it's once and recall, word recall. I'm in a business where I talk and listen. I need words. I don't do the hammering anymore. I'm not a construction worker or a truck driver. I'm a counselor. I need language. Posit Science helps with that. Aging well, it's up to us. Okay, eventually we're all going to age past the point where we can age well. Right, that's part of the human experience, and some of aging well has to do with the end of life and preparing for all of that. In the meantime, take care of your brain fitness by physical exercise, nutrition, sleep, stress management, and novel learning experiences. Thank you.